Well, hello and welcome. Oh, I didn't click the right one. There we go. Welcome to the stream. I'm Ghost. You can find me at ArtGhosts. That's ARTGH0STS. And Krigler's on time. Welcome, Krigler. Yeah, so I'm playing some of Sunless Sea tonight. I was debating between that and The Long Dark, because I haven't finished the story for The Long Dark. But I've been recording some episodes of the Long Dark series that I'm putting up on YouTube, so I wanted to play something else, something a little different. Let's go to the live scene here. So last time, I think I streamed for a little bit on Sunday where we played for about 30 minutes. I ended up dying. We're going to continue, but I believe we start with a new captain, a new legacy. Let's see what happens here. Oh, wait. I loaded up my old game. I don't want to do that. Do the title screen, because we died. I don't want to go back on that. So we're going to start a new game. Yeah, big crab. This game has some interesting creatures on the sea. So 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Now it lies a mile below the surface. It was dreadfully inconvenient for everyone, but it opened the vast black ocean to you. Welcome to the Undersea. So do we want to choose a path or have a past wreathed in shadows? Opportunities to revisit your past will arrive later. Let's just do a past. Because I think last time I did Veteran of the Campaign of 68, in which we fought the invasion of Hell. London's armies lost, you survived. I'm gonna go with this time. Maybe a natural philosopher? Your peculiar theories on time, blood, and starlight brought you down to the Neath, the cavern where London lies. Now they take you out to Z. That'll give me a bonus in mirrors, the skill of detection and perception. Your acquaintance, the plausible surgeon, will serve as the ship doctor until you find someone better. Oh, hi, Chuck. Thanks for popping in to say hi. Hope you have a good night and good rest. Always appreciate seeing you in chat. So we're here to decide an ambition now. What does winning mean to me? Last time I tried immortality, but that was a little bit difficult. Let's do the first one. Your father was lost at ZE. You never knew him, but you often dreamed of him. Find and return his remains to London for decent burial. Full Fathom 5. Find where he fell and bring him home. When you've found your father's bones, you can retire to victory. Explore fallen London to find your first clue. Okay. I'm going to be captain. This is going to be Adrian. Your father's bones, a cold trail. Your father lost at Z so very long ago. The trail was cold, but now you have a lead. The gracious widow. It is said that she controls half the crime in London. It's said that she is 500 years old. It is said that she can distill spirits and delight the tongue and melt the flesh. It's said that she has paid for a memorial headstone to be set up for your father. What does she know? The night under the earth. Oh, I'm a little bit see-through here. My black shirt is not looking good here. Let's fix that real quick. And my filters. Oh, nope, that just makes me see-through. Let's try that. Still quite see-through. What can I do to fix this? Sorry for the issues here. Because I don't have a good light source, I think. Quite dark. And I can't fix this while I'm on break because I can't see what it's doing. I gotta do it live. Let's make it a little bit more green. That's better. So, the night under the earth. The widow receives you in utter darkness, blank as a bandage laid across your eyes. This is unusual, the widow. Yes, she says, and her voice is oddly youthful. I have an interest in your father, and I had hoped news of the headstone would bring someone looking. And here you are. I have an idea where his bones might be. Perhaps you will help me recover them, but I would like you to cover my expenses first. I need something for my tonics, Kintalak. You can find it in Port Cecil, I understand. You may go. So I gotta bring her some of that from Port Cecil for the widow. It can be found in the center near Nade. Okay. Or elsewhere. I want to adopt a Blemikin? Sure. Let's offer passage to a tomb colonist to get some money. Passenger. August writer, or August travel writer to Guider's Morn. Sure. Let's read the morning paper. Get some news for London. And we've read this before, but we got some recent news and some supplies. Let's go back to London. Hire on more crew. Sensible sailors are looking for a safe run to the tomb colonies, or at least a sane run to the southern archipelago. You need to buy drinks, spread around hiring fees, look for daredevils. Your tall tales find a ready audience. Scarred and seasoned men and women tramp aboard and find places to sling hammocks. 3 crew. I don't need 3 crew, I only need 2. Cool. So I can sell my advice for captains, I think. We have 6 supplies. And I got an extra fuel. Interesting. So, we don't have that. So we're going to set off to the tomb colonies, which is usually north from Fallen London. Got some places that we've discovered already. That's going to give us fragments, and those fragments will turn into secrets that we can use to level our stats up. I like how this guy's a plausible surgeon. He probably won't cut off the wrong limb. Ask after his desires and ambitions. He's traveled much, seen all manner of wound and malady, but is there anything left for him to discover? Any place he wishes to go? The Shellonate. You know it? They collect corpses. He shifts in his seat. Vast, noble, complicated corpses. What I could learn. What I could see. My dearest captain, if we ever find ourselves in the Shellonate, I do hope that we see fit to release me from our arrangement. Interesting. Okay, we used one of our fuel. Getting through our supplies a little bit. We'll get some more money when we drop off the tomb colonists, though. You've gained a secret. Speak to your officers to improve your abilities. What's my pages? 26. Ooh, we'd like to talk about secret. Would we? Secrets are my favorite. He likes to sit very close when he speaks. The plausible surgeon. He speaks familiarly of diseases and hauntings as if he knows their first names, but chose not to disclose them out of courtesy and discretion. This makes some of his advice confusing, but you do learn intriguing details. So that brought our pages from 26 to 27. And there's the port right up here. Enderbite. You've brought this decaying immigrant north. Now what? It is everything I imagined, he tells you breathlessly. But there's someone missing. Please, bring her to me. She went off to the Mangrove College. Just needed to get out of London, but Venderbight is just as safe as the college. And I'll wager she's bored of mud by now. Look for the shady sort in the Mangrove College, somewhere in the south of the Untersee. Let's collect gossip for the port report. Curator? What's a curator? The first curator gives audience. The first curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It has been here much longer than London, like all the oldest tomb colonists. But even tomb colonists dissolve in the end. Its time is close. No more light. The obsequious steward cautions you. Obsequious steward cautions you. The curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamplighter bees buzz in a latticed ivory tube. There is no other source of light. A bandage shape no larger than a child lies crumpled in a couch. It lifts its head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. Ask about the Grand Sanatorium. Oh, Silkskin, you don't want to know. We don't die here below, not unless we go to Z. We have needed something else. Somewhere to end. Let's listen to the whispered quest. 7 colors. Cosmogon, Irigo, Pelican. Stuart has list. Find them here and there across the wide black Z. I'll accept the commission. It collapses, rustling back on to the couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. Book? Oh, yes, the book. He hands you a slim illustrated volume. The curator is old as dust, and we will all be grateful if you do this one last favor. So these are the colors. Blue, the memory of and brightest coral. Gant. Here we go. Pelican. Color of the deepest Z. Beyond the gate, there's a sea more sunless. Violent. When blood is shed in a spied place, violent ink is employed for the most desperate treaties. Interesting. Let's explore Vanderbite. And we got a memory of distant shores. I could sell a memory of distant shores for 12. Interesting. Oh, I should have dropped this guy off for payment. At the university and the tomb colonies, they'll pay well for stories of far lands. Okay. Where shall we go? Can't go too far north because my engine can't handle it. Maybe. We'll see. Let's go a little north. See what we discover. We'll go just a little further. Then let's go back around. Yeah, now we're getting to snow. What is that? It's like an iceberg. Lifeberg, 400 health. Oh, screw that. That's so scary. Get away from me. Go away, Lifeberg. That was scary. I've never seen that creature before. Time to go back. On a chook. Hornman stag. Getting a lot of fragments discovered out here. A swarm of bats. Okay, killed the bats. Into the pot. We gained 1 supplies and 1 terror. There's something called Low Barnet over here. Oh, what's this? Hunter's Keep. A hump of dark rock, swathed in mist, like 100 other undersea islands. But here is a grand house, windows aglow, lawns impossibly green and lush in the false starlight, raked gravel paths. You stand on the dock as the sea nudges the ship's sides. An unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Spy on the house. Piano music drifts across the terrace. You peer through half-open French window into a grand parlor, grand in size if a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. A dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over a piano keyboard. Another fair-haired but unmistakably her sister sprawls across the sofa with a book. A third sits by the fireplace, staring sorrowfully into the embers. Soon, she says, and the piano music falters and stops. We'll go hungry, and then the end will come, but for me, but not for you. The pianist raises her eyes from the keyboard. Hush, if we don't speak of it. She frowns. Has she seen you in the window? You withdraw. Yeah, why hide? Present yourself at the house. Knock and enter. A maid with a smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where 3 young women wait. A visitor, the youngest cries, and the next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. Do excuse the indecorum. Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I'm Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe, and the cheery one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us? Recent news. Let's have lunch with the sisters. Cynthia. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of murder. An axe, a net, blood, unscented water. Another chop, Cynthia asks. You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. You now have the god's attention. Salt attention. Okay. The parlor is empty. Where are the sisters? Or when they aren't feeling social, they can be tempted out of their lair by the smell of new stories. Let's reconnoiter the island. So we got a port report. No shops here. There's another place to dock right over here, though. Oh, it's Low Barnet itself, I think, but I don't have a submarine. So we are back at Wolfstack Docks. Let's go visit. Find secrets by locating points of interest or inform ports. The university has an inexhaustible appetite for secrets, Z specimens, and other tidbits of esoteric lore. Provide a secret to prove yourself worthy of entry. Quite impressed. Oh, yes. The university's maritime liaison whispers breathily. Oh, yes, this is quite a tasty one. Let me explain it to you. Explain, teeth glinting. I now have favors with the antiquarian. And I've gained pages. Let's provide a memory of distant shores to the scholar, because I got 10 echo from that. Oh, they want a box. I don't remember getting this box. Irem, in the far northeast from London. Who is this patron? Hmm, 15 points of space. I got 15 points of space. Cool. I still have recent news. And a port report. Hunter's Keep. Vanderbite. Retrieve strategic information from the Iron and Misery Company funging station, somewhere not far from home waters. I just need 500 to get this engine. Or 250. No, that's still 500. Oh no, wait, though they don't sell that. They just buy it. Yeah, so I need 500 echoes. Okay, so I guess we are off the sea again. This time we're going south. Oh, we can't go this way. I used a supply to do some healing to my ship while we were out at sea. I should have repaired it when we were in port, but I forgot to. This is where I can exchange my recent news for a tale of the sea, I believe. Wonderful. Mutton Island. Where did that go? Auroral Megalops. High risk challenge, low risk challenge, chat to the fisherman, explore the shore. As you prepare to go ashore, your first officer salutes. Captain, four of the crew intend to perform a concert on the Z shore. You and I are both invited to attend. Ooh, we can attend or perform. All of you together there on the doorstep of the deep, making your uncertain way through the recent Mahogany Hall favorites. The little bubble of cheery London light, and there's teeth there in the teeth of the night. You catch your cook's eye and grin. Nice. Let's chat to the fisherman to get a port. I don't have terror anymore. No shops. I kind of want to kill that guy, but now he's running away. We're near the Kamaian Canal on the way to the surface. Here it is, I believe. Albertine Gates. There's Giannotti Harbor. Port report. Surface gossip. Hello, Liffy Face. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing some Sunless Sea tonight. What are you up to? Yes, it's such a good game. My friend got me into it, and I just haven't finished it yet. So I really wanna try to finish it, you know? Get to collecting all the tasks and finish up all the missions that I have. I've only just started though. So we have a vision of the surface. We can't travel because we don't have enough fuel. So we are off again. I've only just explored. I went up to Vanderbite from Fallen London, and then I went back down through Quaker's Haven on Mutton Island, and now I forget where we're headed, but it's a fun game. I've been playing Sunless Skies as well. I really want to play the RPG game they've got going. Yeah, like I was just saying, I love Sunless Skies. I played a little bit of that, but I might, once I get further in this game, I might stream some of that too. Where are we going here? Oh, there's a shoreline. We are under the hand of the Iron Republic. There's usually ships around here that'll want to shoot at you, which is why I turned my light off. At least the last time I was over here, I got shot at. Iron Factory. Irrepressible Cannoneer. Let's get the gunnery captain. Compile a port report. I lost one heart. This is a desire for years. That is a hatred for fountains. Here is an emotion that can only be expressed mathematically. Now you are awash with the nostalgia for the hatching of an egg. Write it down. Write it down. Perhaps you'll be rid of it. Damn. Parliament of Flies. Visit the shops tab. Interesting. Perhaps not. I'm gonna go more south this time and see what I can find along the southern coast. I don't think I went too far south last time. Like, this was the furthest south I had gone. Let's get out of the way there. Let's get my officers out. I've only got these guys. A glorious frigate. I don't like that. No! Get me out of here. Oh my goodness. Let's just keep going. Zelos Town. Can I dock here? I can dock here. Grand Geode, a naval base with the Royal Navy's emblems curiously amended. A naval base with the Royal Navy's emblems. Efficient, bright-eyed women and men work briskly everywhere you look. They are singing hymns with unfamiliar words. Hard-faced Royal Marines watch you carefully, barring entry to the Geode's heart. A plaque by the docks has been defaced with orange paint, but you can still make out the original inscription. Oh, you put your game on forgiving mode? Yeah, I keep doing the legacy challenge, hoping that I'll somehow get it, but I have had no luck. Let's get the port report. Ask to speak with someone in authority. The Commodore may be able to give you a few minutes. The Commodore shakes your hand warmly. He's a handsome, open-faced fellow in an immaculate Navy uniform. His office is equally handsome. It overlooks the glittering interior crystal cliff. It must be as well lit as any study in the Neath. He deflects questions about the purpose of this installation. Classified, you know. But smilingly offers you tea, biscuits, and mineralogical anecdotes. The biscuits are good, but the anecdotes rather blend in one into the next. You find yourself nodding and then jerking awake suddenly. The Commodore is smiling. Your cup is empty. You feel well. Very well. A little euphoric, even. Memoirs, a sunstroke. The light, it's pretty. Interesting. Purchase an element of dawn from the Commodore? $50 supplies? That's crazy. Engage an officer, the Cornelian exile. A dark spectacled woman marches up to you in some haste. Captain, take me with you. I'm no longer welcome here, and I will show you where I need to go. Sure. We got our gunnery officer. We got our first officer. Very nice. Got the plum again. First officer. Ooh. Gain some more mirrors from that. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah, nothing left for there. I gotta go back. I don't have a lot of supplies. Just wasted them all repairing my ship because I didn't know how to stop it repairing my ship. That's always fun. Starving at sea. Try to go around this fog, I guess. That dreadnought's coming right for us. This is really pretty. Lorcan's Port. I wonder if we can get food from here. Fathom King's Hold. Lorcan's Port, named for the most enterprising of drownies. Phosphor cells burning green. Somewhere below the king waits. Like an iceberg, the Bazaar Master's scheme, like beneath itself, most of the hold is invisible. You only see a tiny portion of sculpted coral. The rest waits below the surface. The Fathom King's bone rooms and aquaria. His pearl snares and his dining chambers. Ooh. Compile a port report. Descend to an audience with the Fathom King. Fathom King is the lord of the drownies and those dead who won't stop swimming. By some accounts, he is the lord of all who die at sea. Bring him a story to tickle his curiosity. The porter has the skin of a shark. She has a drowned woman's eyes. It is not permitted to look at her hands. Yes, she rasps, that story is sufficient. An expensive way to gain crew, witness an execution, ask a boon of the king. I don't know witness an execution, but ooh, I got fuel. Black fire, the king intones, risen from the sea. Remember me with its vapors. He smiles directly into your eyes. The audience is over. You return to the surface, hunched, plated, scuttling slaves haul baskets of wet coal behind you. Permit shore leave. And hunger. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm gonna starve at sea. I don't like this. No shops. Exactly. Where else? No, I don't want that. I want the Z-Bat. Let me go full power for a little bit since I have Oh no. I lost 2 crew. Damn. Just being careless. Careless. Keep pressing F to go fast instead of pressing Z for my Z-Bat. Okay, we're almost out of this fog bank. Our terror is going up quite a bit. Oh no, we have 1 supply left. Full steam ahead. Come on, we can make it. So, Quaker's Haven probably doesn't have anything for me. London's coming up. Almost there. A white Z-Bat. A sailor has grown fretful and disobedient, reluctant to go on deck, even in port. There's a white Z-Bat watching me up there. Salt's messenger. Salt's got an eye on me. I'll never see home again. Salt, one of the nameless gods that sailors fear. The sailor is a conscientious man. Send him to the sick bay on the pretext of a fever. He's grateful, though your ship's doctor rolls a skeptical eye. When he goes up on deck, the railings are clear of Z-Bats, white or black, and he sets to work with a will. Okay, we are almost home. And it's almost been an hour, so I'm gonna take a break here soon. But my husband was gonna get us some food, so I don't know when that's gonna be. Collect messages from the harbor master. Unstamped crate of brilliant souls. I need to bring that to Mount Palmerston. Consider a specialist surgeon. Let's get more news from hanging out at my house. Grocer's Wharf. Memory of distant shores. Oh, you did that mission with the blind bruiser, forgot where to deliver it and couldn't find the info anywhere. Yeah, my last attempt at this, I accidentally sold the crate somewhere else, and when I came back to fall in London, he was very pissed off at me and almost killed my whole crew. I had 3 guys left, and then I had to sail, and because I spent all my money not getting more sailors, and it was a disaster. Let's get one more distant shores. Favors antiquarium is increasing. Cool. Supplies. Anything else in London? Oh yeah, the Admiralty's office. Command Canal. Iron Republic. Grand Geode. Okay. Quaker's Haven. Fathom King's Hold. That got us a lot of echoes, 30 echoes. Let's speak to the Admiral. 1 point of favor will get you 2 to 3 fuel. Ask what he needs. Information. Submit vital intelligence. Hmm. Two to 3 fuel. I got favor with him so he can repair my hull. Let's do that. Good enough for now. Hire on more crew. Cool. Got my crew all. New recruit. Digital radar navigator. I need 50 echo. Perhaps not. Okay. So, we've made a good amount of progress. It's been about an hour since I started playing, so I'm going to take a little break here. I'm going to go to the title screen, so there's some music while I'm off on my break. I'll be 10-15 minutes approximately. Gonna stretch my legs. Hopefully food gets here. I'll enjoy some food, and then we will play a little bit more of this tonight. As a reminder, I also do Sunday art streams around noon time Pacific, and then each Tuesday I play some games. So if you want to get notifications about me streaming, feel free to follow. I'm ArtGhosts, ARTGH0STS. Thank you. Well, hello. Welcome to the stream, or welcome back if you were still hanging out while I got some snacks and water and stretched my legs. We've been playing Sunless Sea for about an hour now. Took a 15-minute break. But we're gonna get right back into it now, I think. Here we are. Continue. Okay, so we gotta get out of town. Don't remember where we have to go. We have to go to the very center. I do remember that. The light has touched you lightly. Interesting. Well, we're heading off. We have a couple of people on our ship. We've lost some hearts, so that's kind of a bummer. Let me see if I can sell some news for a Z story. Oh no, there's a big crab. Western angler crab. Shoot him down. Okay, we're doing good. We got him almost down 50 points. Let's keep shooting him and we'll get a whole lot of food from this, I think. Or a specimen, I think is what we get. Oh no. Gotta scoop around. Ah! 3 more points. Okay. Okay. Dissect it for knowledge, butcher for supplies. We got an unprepossessing mass and a supplies. Let's open that up. You've lost 15 hunger. Very nice. We are close to the salt lions. Okay. Let's go through the fog here and try to figure out where we can get more supplies. Need food. This looks like the salt lions. Yep. We've got Zeal Port right here that I'm gonna pull into. Compile a port report. So, Salt writes, the face of the northern sphinx is all but gone. Lost faces are sacred to Salt, they say. You are drawn there. To what end? Salt's voice is distant but clear. Extraordinary implication. Interesting. No shops. Just the Sphinx Stone to London. Let's turn the lights off and hope we can sneak around this ship. I'm trying to go right in the middle. There was also a place northeast of Fallen London that I needed to get to. Ooh, terror is already up to 25. Z-Bat's gonna go and check. So we've also entered the snares. I like the music. I feel like we've gone too far to go back now, so I'm probably gonna die at sea again. Okay, this crab is kicking my ass. Not going fast enough. He's bleeding out. I keep losing crew. I didn't realize I was losing crew. Oh no. Butcher it. Supplies. Open the sack and we got a lamentable relic. Human skull. Where does this maelstrom take us? I need to know. My hull is at 5 anyway, so what does the storm do? Oh, nothing. Well. Oh, it did hurt my hull. Okay. Okay, interesting. So I'm gonna go on to my next legacy. Died December 19th. I want to keep my chart. I'm gonna choose path of priest. You fell from grace. There's nothing left ashore for you. An anonymous benefactor has found this way out for you. Perhaps at Z you can overcome your appetites. Okay. Gall-eyed engineer. Her eyes will hatch soon, but until then she wants to work. Alright. Gather 100 tales. Learn all you can of the Z, write a masterpiece. Retire. Let's do that one. Become London's most venerated explorer. Citizen. Passenger. Unsettled salvager to Venderbite. He visits Wolfstack every day in Z-stained rags, begging for passage. No captain will look her in the eye. She embraces you. I'd kiss you, citizen, but my beloved is prone to jealousy. We were parted, but my ancient captains at Venderbite will know where she is. Welcome. Let's sell that. Let's get some news and some supplies. Okay. We've got some more supplies bought. Different ships. The Labyrinth of Tigers is open under the patronage of the London Zoological Society to cautious visitors for educational purposes. Here you may see the devil apes of Far Mandalay, the thing in the mirror, the Cantagister's children, the gargantuan cave snake, the inhabiter of wolves, the hybrid fiend, and B. The management recommends that you arrange your exit well before closing time. So we can provide a rare creature of the labyrinth, which is a harlot fry. We get 500 echoes for that. Purchase a live specimen from the labyrinth. 500 echo. Interesting. Hire on more crew. Let's take the tomb colonist, because we're going to Venderbite anyway. Okay, game is saving. Excuse me. So we've been playing for about an hour and a half now. It is 8 o'clock. I usually stream until then on Tuesdays. And since we have gone through one legacy already, I guess we can wrap it up here and then start our new legacy the next time. Properly this time. Because the last time I had to just restart the game. But I'm interested to see where this is going to go. I already have the chart of the last map that I had. So we don't have to worry about as much. So we'll keep playing this. We'll see how far I can get. But thank you for joining me. Thank you to my Patreon members for their support. And if you would like to become a member or a one-time donation, follow me on Patreon or Ko-fi. Patreon subscriptions are $2 at the lowest tier, and it goes up from there. Ko-fi, you can donate any amount that you like. It supports my art, it supports these videos, and I greatly appreciate it. So thank you, have a good evening, and I will see you on Sunday.